With speed dating, people sit down at a table, they get to talk to many different people, but only for a few minutes each. They're hoping they find a connection with someone and maybe they'll go on a second, more formal date. The Jewish community here in the greater Los Angeles area is doing the same thing, but they are talking about business. And instead of a second date, they're hoping for a long-lasting business relationship.
Communication. I used to be a therapist. That's how I got into this.
Insurance strategies and cash flow planning in retirement is what I specialize in.
This is speed networking.
Well, speed networking is kind of like speed dating, except we're matching business owners with business owners.
Jeff Gurman, president of the Los Angeles Jewish Chamber of Commerce, says the speed networking concept is different from traditional networking events because people are forced to talk to everyone in the room.
And I really love dealing with young people.
When you go into a room with people you don't know, and you're an introvert, you're going to have a hard time walking up to 10 or 15 people and introducing yourself.
In this scenario, everyone sits at a long table. For 2 minutes, they talk. When the bell rings, one row moves down a seat and the conversation begins again.
To me, this environment is very Hamish. I feel comfortable. I feel like if the only thing I do is find someone that I want to work with in the future, not for me, but for someone I want to help do business on their side, then it feels good. I like working with other Jewish firms.
Being Jewish is sort of like an icebreaker. Even though many of these people are meeting for the very first time, they don't feel like strangers.
It's just a very different feeling. It's a more of a secure, Hamish feeling. So, yeah.
Participants say being Hamish, Yiddish for cozy and familiar, is especially important when the clock is ticking. Once everyone has met, the party moves outside.
And then we have an hour-and-a-half mixer afterwards.
David Rose and Evelyn Siegel found out they are a perfect business match. Siegel's business provides credit card processing. Rose is a certified public accountant.
What Evelyn does could save money for clients of mine since I'm a CPA. And if I introduce her to my clients, there's no downside to them because she doesn't charge them for her service, but she can save them money on a service they purchase, which she's very involved in.
Good that he took the time to think about how to save them money.
So the more I help my clients, the happier they are to pay my fees.
Both hope they can grow their business by working with each other. It's an exciting step, one that is happening thanks to speed networking. These business leaders met with about 30 people in less than an hour. To do that any other way would take weeks. But because this event happened in a Jewish cultural environment, people were able to make connections fast. Lindsay Mastis for JN1 in Los Angeles.